I want to thank you very much for coming in to cover our meeting this evening. The stakeholders of Akwa Ibom APC met this evening in my house and took some very important decisions. If you were here early, you have seen that there were more than 50 stakeholders from all parts of the state. We have all the constituencies, senatorial districts, local government areas that come to. I'm sure you have seen the list, of the stakeholders that attended the meeting this evening. We'll give it to you. And you can see already, I'm sure you can recognize the kind of people who are here, the former chairman of the party, political committee, Bishop Akpan, Samuel Akpan, the former chairman of APC in the state, the chairman, Akpan there, about Akpan there, Akwa Ibom, the immediate critical committee chairman, Daudasun, and John Abraham Makete Oro, engineer, Professor Ekanem, is there, who you are, my okay, and sentient of all of them who was denied his not the ticket, the result. Yeah. And yes, Mandu Echo. And we had so many of our leaders who would have been here, but inadvertently they couldn't be here, like Omano Mana, about Michael, who is still in America. He talked to me this morning, sending his apologies for not being able to be here. About Omano Mana, Equal Minima, Sonny Jackson, Sonny Jackson. They are in Abuja this evening taking a charter plane to Daura to witness the turbaning of the Minister of Transport, the Minister of Transportation. They should have been here. And then you have Basidana Bia, who called me this evening that they've just got the notice, because this notice started going out last night, that we were meeting here soon after the swearing in of the state working committee, of the new state working committee with the Augustine Ekanen, the state chairman, and the rest of it. So we here are only stakeholders, as you saw them since you've been here, to take some resolutions. Some of the resolutions, first of all, is that we took a resolution to congratulate our son, Senator James Akpanudoedehe, for the successful conduct of the national congresses of state parties and the successful inauguration of 34 state chairmen out of 36 states in Abuja. That is something that we must applaud. So the stakeholders of the party in Akwa Ibom said they took a resolution to congratulate him, to thank him, and to express our pride in him, for being able to achieve that success without any rancor. He has shown a lot of transparency, he's shown a lot of tenacity, he's shown a lot of strength in his job. And I did tell you that I've been in that position as national chairman of ANPP before, and I can testify to the enormous amount of pressure that can be brought to bear on a party leadership. So at this time, when you have been hearing about personal interests of one governor and the other, one minister and the other, one executive and the other, all wanting to have their people listen, and to be in position. We have this man, our brother, to keep his cool, level-headed, incorruptible, to make sure that finally the National Congress of the party was inaugurated yesterday. And then thereafter, after the convention, all of them will be sworn in with the, because state chairmen are members of the National Executive Committee, sworn in December. So when you hear about, some of your boys talking about that, some of your people were talking about, oh, there was no inauguration, there was no swearing in, and so on and so forth. They don't know what they are talking about. In fact, Dr. Madu Atai responded to them very succinctly that this is the practice of APC. When state chairmen are elected, they are given certificates of what? Of return. Yeah, pending their swearing in at the National Convention. Yeah, but some of your boys were saying, oh, there was nothing happening like that, it was all a joke and so on and so forth. They keep lying to themselves. So we are very happy to be here, and you can see the quality. We had Justice sorry, sir, my brother, but and Justice Andrew, all both retired. They are all here, and we had a full house. The who is who in APC in Oregon State, is here tonight. I'm very happy about it. So, as I was saying, this is one of the resolutions we took to thank Senator John Akpanudoedehe for the job well done, and that we are very proud of him. And secondly, we also extended the same congratulatory message to the National Chairman of the Caretaker Committee of Extraordinary and Convention Planning Committee, former Governor of Yobe State, President Governor of Yobe State. Yeah, and then in the same round, we commended the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria for all what he had done to keep Nigeria one, to calm down the situation in the country as far as security is concerned, including a lot of warfare, and to improve the economy. For the first time in Nigeria, we are not importing rice. We have rice pyramids in Nigeria, in Abuja, grown by Nigerians and eaten by Nigerians. And that goes to prove what you have been saying, that you must eat what you grow and you must grow what you eat. So with that starting, just within the 8 years he's in power, he has revolutionized agriculture in the country. Yeah. So much so that we are now starting to appreciate the goodness of hard work, the goodness of getting people to farm, because farming is the principal occupation of our people. Yeah, and it's establishing such farm areas around the whole country. So we send congratulatory message for fighting, continuing to fight the insecurity in the state, improving the economy, and fighting corruption, and also behind the work his party is doing. So those were the resolutions we took in that regard. And then finally, we took a very important resolution, very, very important resolution. All the elders here, numbering about 70 of them who were here, about plus or minus, who were here, took a unanimous decision. The motion was moved by me to ask the stakeholders here to adopt Pastor Senator Dr. John James Akpanudoedehe as the gubernatorial candidate of APC in the state. as you saw, the stakeholders of this party in Akwa Ibom State took that resolution. The motion was moved by me and seconded by Bishop Akpan to adopt Senator Akpanudoedehe and call upon him to accept the calling of the leaders of Akwa Ibom State to become our governor come 2023. Yeah. And you can hear the clapping. It was very unanimous. I've been running parties before. In fact, I established one by myself. I never saw this kind of unanimity. Yeah, in my life. I was national chairman of ANPP. I never saw this kind of unanimity, both here in the state and at the national level. So something is brewing in Akwa Ibom State. Yeah, that it is only by God's handiwork that we are seeing this. And incidentally, a little joke here. The two important parties in the state, the leaders of those two parties have endorsed pastors as the gubernatorial candidates. And therefore, they are all sons of God. God does not discriminate. God does not discriminate.
He cannot be mocked.
And God can be mocked. And then we have chosen his children, two pastors, and we thank God that at the end of the day,
Our own pastor.
our
No pastor will
our own pastor will say through. Yeah. So thanks be to God only be the glory.
Amen.
So that is essentially what we have been deliberating on since 8 o'clock till now, what time is it now? And we are, and apologize, 11:30. And I apologize for keeping you guys waiting. And I will be here tomorrow. If you have any questions you want to ask me, you can come. We want to ask any question tomorrow, because it's very late today. You can come back with your people and call me and make an appointment. I'll be glad to see you and answer any other question. And I just want to tell you that because I came in from Abuja this afternoon, by the time I came in, they had completed the swearing in of the new state executive. And I heard that it was absolutely rancor-free, absolutely very peaceful, absolutely joyous. That now we have a well-elected, constituted party executive in the state. Thank you very much.